We're gonna play this bitch, huh? Thank you very much. I'm heading out now. Alright, there we go. Hopefully it's good now. I hope it's good now. I really hope it's good now. Now let's get stoned. Where's my lighter? Phew! Hold up. I'm like, where the fuck is my lighter? Can't find that yet. I found it. But I found it now. Phew. This should be most of the boxes in. I wiped this right off my forearm. I didn't even check this few from view. Although it was early April and only the beginning of spring, today's weather was quite nice. It was even a bit hot. Bro, why is this happening? Like, what the fuck? There. Alright. Well, it's a good day for a new start. I turned my head to like an empty bakery, which didn't even have a signature yet. A brand new exterior wall had a western look with it. I feel like this is a bit too loud. I don't even know if that's his name. Is it too loud? I don't even know. This brand new exterior wall had a western look with a predominantly white and brown motif. There was also a large window which let lots of sunlight in. And finally there were the words that displayed the name of the bakery. La Sol. La Sol. Like, instead of the proper French article "li," it was "le sol," meaning the sun, of the proper French article. This was a nod towards the name of the shop of someone I admired. Now that I'm on my own, I'll have to do my best. I softly murmured to myself. From here on out, no one would tell me what to do. I was going to start completely anew, despite the stature of my family's name and everything that had happened up until now. I alone would decide my path and take responsibility for what I do. In exchange for the freedom, I can't blame anyone else for what happened. Still, although I was a bit worried, that the thought of what lay ahead made me break into a smile. Alright, in any case, I better get all these things cleaned up. I took a deep breath and got my spirits back up. I stepped into the new smelling bakery. It's that new bread smell. I know exactly what that smells like. What's with this big box? In front of me was a large box I didn't recognize. In fact, there were two of them. Fragile, delicate, absolutely this side up. If thrown, your company will be in trouble. The warnings were going overboard. They were getting annoying. Even if these are baking supplies, I don't remember buying anything like this. First off, there were boxes that looked like they came from my house. All there was were these warning labels. Well, I'll know for once I open up. Oh, it's just a cat, huh? Just a troublesome cat. Jeez. Like that will fucking. Listen up. There's those movies. Bro, oh my. You are heavy. She ignored what I said. Chocolate puffed out her cheeks. Chocolate. You could say that she was always happy-go-lucky, or rather, she was preoccupied, hence with only what was in front of her. Well, I guess that was how you describe Chocolate. While I was getting ready to move, I did wonder why I didn't see you. Oh. Hey. Bro, why is this? Oh my god, why is this so like poop right now? Why? Why? Is it poop? I hope it's not poop. Why is Vanilla here too? Again, huh? In any case, Chocolate, Vanilla, get out of here! What the fuck is y'all doing in them boxes? I was at my wit's end with the large box that suddenly showed up. Anyhow, Chocolate and Vanilla get out of their boxes. Why is no one picking up the phone? Just what is Shiguru doing? Like, what is she doing? Like, I hung up after trying to call my little sus. There was no way that Chocolate and Vanilla could have gotten mixed in with the rest of the boxes in the first place. On the outside, cat girls look almost like humans. They can understand words and they talk just like us. But more than humans, cat girls were closer to normal cats. After all, cat girls had ears and tails just like cats do. They were genetically modified humanoid cats that were commonly referred to as cat girls. These days, cat girls fit into society. I wish this happened. The same thing with me too. As pets and families or partners, my little sis really loves to dome cat girls. So our families has six, including Chocolate and Vanilla. They wouldn't have been able to contact the moving company anyway. It would have been impossible for them to steal the boxes themselves either. There's no way my parents would have helped with this either. Thus, I can only guess this was somehow Shiguru's doing. I see. No, Shiguru was an accomplice then. For more ice, for more.
それは聞き逃せないね。もふもふしに行こう。もふもふ。もふもふ了解。そうと決まればレッツゴー。はーい。
Without any ill intentions, the two cat girls were off and running. Well, the bakery did have living quarters on the second floor, so I wasn't worried about them causing a ruckus around here. Of course, they aren't young cat girls anymore either, so I shouldn't have to worry about them getting out of control too much. Well, besides that, I looked up an entry in my phone's address book. Minaduki residence. Well, I already left Shiguru a message, so she should call me back later. Shigure? I don't know. Without pressing the call button, I put my cell phone back in my pocket. I moved out without saying anything, so for her to call me back within the day seemed a bit stupid. Well, it wasn't really an issue. I needed to bring up right this moment. I should hear from Shibu soon somehow.
ご主人様のお布団、もふもふ完了であります。新しいお布団、すごくふかふか。
Good work, you two. Gosh, both of you have major bedhead. Damn.
ご主人様のなでなで大好き。苦しゅうない。
Yo. I tidied up their hair with the comb. Yeah, y'all got bad hair, so I just gotta clean that shit. Their saw hair felt nice as always. I lightly bumped them both on the head while they had their eyes closed. Boonk gang. Now then, why were the two of you hiding among my moving boxes?
ご主人様が連れてってくれないって言うから仕方なく。ショコラが行くって言うから無理で。
You had no idea. Just tagged along. Yeah, oh my. Well, I figured out I had to be with you, but anyhow, I recomposed myself and looked at the two of them again. Listen, alright? Y'all need to listen the fuck up, alright? How many times do I have to tell y'all? This isn't a vacation or a picnic. I moved out because I have no intention of going back. Alright? If you were at home, you won't have anything to worry about. Shiguru and the other cat girls are there too. It would be better if you two just... Oh, you hungry?
違うんです。
Huh?
これ
What
は
was that?
そのお腹が反抗期なだけなんです。だから違うんです。本当に。朝早かったせいで朝ごはん食べ損なったから仕方ない。それにショコラはお腹の音も可愛い。
While listening to those silly excuses, I glanced at the clock and saw it was already past 1 o'clock. Now that I thought about it, I haven't eaten anything since this morning either, so... Well, I mean, shit, why don't we have lunch first then?
ご主人様大好き。
Yo, chill, kid.
さすがご主人は話がわかる。かたじけない。
Damn well. These two were as easygoing as always. Damn right. Damn right. Damn right. I'm getting fired up. Meow. Meat, huh? This must be meat. Is it bad that I know how they're supposed to say it in Japanese?
お買い物。ご主人様とお買い物。にゃー。最近はご主人が全然お買い物連れて行ってくれなかったから、ショコラのテンションが青天井。にゃー。バニラだって実はウキウキしてるくせに。ほら、ほっぺふにふにしちゃうぞ。ショコラくすぐった。
Oh.
ダメ。
Whoa. Y'all bother those around. You'll bother those around. So try not to get carried away, alright? Y'all need to chill. Since the refrigerators were empty, we headed to the nearby shopping district to buy groceries. Broke. From brand new clothing stores to supermarket centers, there was an array of stores. There was even a drugstore with daily necessities amongst them. Obviously, it's not, you know, a place for drugs, like coke and meth. It's obviously where you get pills, like Xanax and Perkies. Come on now. If you come here, we have just about everything. This was how the real estate agent had recommended this place to me. Wait, don't you two go shopping with Shibudo also?
しぐれちゃんとご主人様じゃ全然違うんです。
しぐれ。
ご主人は本当、ご主人たる自覚がなくて困る。
When I first started
ショコラ
this,
が不憫。
I had no time to smoke, so my bad. Hey, first of all, Shigure is your master.
しぐれちゃんもご主人様だけど、しぐれちゃんはしぐれちゃんなんです。
Shigure? What's L1? What's that mean? Oh, this is sick! Oh my god, this is sick! Oh my god. You need to chill, Oh, y'all so. Just switch the touch on.
しぐれちゃんもご主人様だけど、しぐれちゃんもご主人様だけど、しぐれちゃんだからご主人様はご主人様なんです。全然違うでしょ。理屈になってないけど熱意は伝わる。さすがはショコラ。パチパチパチ。
Oh my god, bro. Never mind then. Anyhow, keep it down inside the store. Okay. I need to chill. I parted from the two. I decided to hurry on ahead. That's right.
ご主人様、シャンプーはこれがいいってしぐれちゃんが言ってましたよ。これ毛並みがサラサラになるし、すごく甘くていい匂いがする。
But that's stuff for you two to use. I don't need it, so put it down and come over here.
ご主人様、ひどい。
Yeah, chill, kid.
ひどいぶった切り用です。
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't just say that and then nonchalantly toss that in the basket like fuck. Like, come on, bro. You got shampoo money? Like, you got shampoo money, bro? You gonna put that shit back? His defense is strong. I had to be on guard or they would sneak something in when I wasn't paying attention. They even tried to grab another basket. Like, come on, bro, another basket. How you think I'm not gonna catch you with another basket, bro? It was apparent to me how dreadful an idea was when they decided to come along.
ごめんなさい、ご主人様。久しぶりのご主人様とのお買い物でテンション上がっちゃって。猫は素直だから仕方ないね。ご主人も素直になればいいのにさ。
It has nothing to do with being honest. I'm telling you, don't just put shampoo in the basket like that. Like, put that shit back.
ご承です。お願いします、ご主人様。
Yeah, you need it.
何卒ショコラたちのシャンプーを買ってください。シャンプーもない家に帰るのは悲しい。猫的に油髪は気持ち悪い。あの猫ちゃんたち、シャンプーもろくに買ってもらえないのかしら。猫虐待で通報した方がいいんじゃないのかしら。
Hey! Whoa! Don't put on some ad just to confuse the customers around us. Like, are you kidding? We only just moved here, but suddenly we already have disapproving glares directed at all of us. Like, everybody needs to mind the damn business. What is y'all doing?
ご主人様とのお出かけは楽しいです。
I dipped the fuck out of it.
思わずニャンニャン言いたくなっちゃいますね。私たちのものは何も買ってくれなかったけど、ご主人ケチ。
Hey, I'm not a cheapskate. Besides, I nearly got reported. You got me fucked up if you think I'm about to buy you something like after, like I just like that shit just happened. Like, come on. After that, it was the same sort of exchange at the supermarket. The whole thing was so awkward. I don't think I can visit the shopping district for a while. Well, I guess you could say that was the cute side of the cat joke. あっちからすごくいい匂いがする。本当だ。すごく香ばしくていい匂いがします、ご主人様。 Oh my, it definitely is. I turned towards the source of it. いらっしゃいませ。 Oh my god. 美味しい出来たてのたこ焼き、いかがですか？ Oh my. 熱々で鰹節たっぷりのたこ焼き、いかがですか？猫のたこ焼き屋さんだ。珍しいですね、ご主人様。本当だ。
小さい子猫ちゃん、かわいい。
That's dangerous. That's dangerous. I don't. No, that's dangerous. You got. Oh no, 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 no. She waved her tiny hands as she politely drew customer. Oh, the young cat goes nuts.
猫のお姉ちゃんだ。私と一緒だね。にゃんにゃん。
Oh my god.
一緒だね。にゃんにゃん。喉ゴロゴロしてあげちゃう。ゴロゴロ。子猫は無邪気で超かわいい。半端ない。私はなでなでしてあげちゃう。なで。
No.
すみません、うちの猫が。
Can I go back? No. No.
あの猫ちゃんたちの飼い主さん？
Yes, I am. Oh, look at that. That's to be more exact, my little sister is there.
すごく可愛くてお利口な猫ちゃんたちだね。愛想もいいし、言葉もしっかりしてるし。
Right.
うちのはまだ7ヶ月なんだけどね。
Oh.
もうちょっとしたらあんな風にちゃんとしてくれるのかな。
The footstool stand owner had stood what? Yeah. The food stand owner had a wide, weary smile on her face, like she was talking about a mischievous child of hers. At a glance, it was understandable that seeing how cute a young cat girl was made, it's easy to overlook these things. My little sister is actually quite a teacher. Back then, they would really notice me, but it was all worth it.
しぐれちゃんがちゃんとお勉強を教えてくれたんです。いい子になれるようにって。しぐれ厳しい。でもおかげさまでいろいろと覚えた。
そうなんだ。いいご主人様なのね。
あ、でもご主人様はご主人様なんです。しぐれちゃんはしぐれちゃんですからね、ご主人様。通訳すると、しぐれは大事な友達。ご主人って呼ぶのはこっちのご主人だけってことで。
愛されてるんだね、ご主人様は。
Well, I mean, I am, Grandpa. I'm not gonna deny that. She lightly nudged me with her elbow. I responded with an embarrassed, forced smile. Hearing this kind of stuff in public,
子猫ちゃん、ちょっと上向いてごらん。こう？
oh,
は
I can't touch her. What the fuck?
ーん。
They're like actual cats.
好きよりゴロゴロゴロゴロゴロゴロ。
Aww. Oh
うちの子も
My
も
bad.
ともとナーだったん
I'm
だよ
like
ね。
shit. My cat girl was a stray.
今日みたいにたこ焼き売ってたらお腹空かせて寄ってきてさ、そのまま拾って今じゃ自分の娘みたいなもんになってさ、店まで手伝ってくれるようになってね。人型猫が流行したこともあったけど、普通の猫の何倍も飼うのが大変だからね。
Her words seemed tinged with blame and worry. She grumbled, letting out a sigh. Not that long ago, it wasn't rare to see stray humanoid cats just wandering throughout town. By now, it was more likely for one to see humanoid cats that were well loved by their owners. Since the amount of unfortunate humanoid cats had decreased, there was more of a balance, but owners were quite late.
ほんと責任感のない連中ばっかりで嫌気もさすけど。
That's right. Fuck all them
Demo,
haters, bro. If they hate
そ
them,
い
they
つ
just
らのお
can't
かげで
relate.
可愛い娘に会えたのかなって思うと何とも言えないけどね。
There's a bright and honest laugh. I nodded in agreement. That is true. What the fuck? This must be like how pets find their way back to their owners. I smiled at such an uncharacteristic thought for me.
あ、そうだった。お姉ちゃんたち、たこ焼きはいかがですか？熱々で大きいタコが入ってて、すっごく美味しいですよ。
Oh my god.
すっごく美味しいたこ焼き。
And they look down. My bad. As they look downcast, I stood behind them and rubbed their heads. I took a little look at the little takoyaki salad. Takoyaki salad. Okay, 3 words are takoyaki. Can you do that for me?
Takoyaki 3 つ?
That's right. Oh my god. Her large eyes blinked as she tilted her head in confusion. Yeah, for me, chocolate and vanilla. You do that for me?
たこ焼き3つですね。ご主人様、オーダーです。たこ焼き3つ。ご主人様。
Oh, it's going to take some time to get home and make food after all, you know what I mean? Besides, you know, I'm going to try the, you know, takoyaki here too, you know what I mean? I got some lunch here.
はい、ショコラももうお腹が切なくグーグー泣いてました。すごく嬉しいです。
Totally remember that.
かっこいい。しぐれがいつもツンデレ実験は良いものですと言ってるだけのことある。
What does that mean?
はいはい。じゃあこっちにあるメニュー、好きなトッピングと味選んでね。うちの猫が遊んでもらった分サービスさせてもらっちゃうよ。
Oh man!
ありがとうございます。
Oh, thank you, lady.
ショコラはマヨネーズか。
She's the plug right there. She's the plug right there. Wow.
私は明太子チーズがいい。
She's the plug right there. My question was completely ignored. Well, I guess I shouldn't let it bother me. I wondered about that as I looked at Sugar happily awaiting their takoyaki in front of the food stand. Meow, 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 meow. Nekopara. Nekopara. So far, I like it so far. Even though I've seen this part before. Actually, this wasn't in the OVA. I just realized that. Oof. I'm kind of sick, so my bad. I still can't get a hold of her. Were there guests over today? When I checked the clock, it was past 10 o'clock already. Since then, I tried calling Shugure several times, but couldn't get through to her. And just like that, it had already gotten this late. I've never gotten this long without hearing from Shugure. I really don't understand my family schedule at all.
ご主人様、ご主人様。久しぶりに一緒にお風呂入りましょう。お背中流してあげますから。私たちの発育が良くなってからお風呂入れてくれなくなった。ご主
What? You haven't even grown that much. What are you two talking about?
にゃにゃにゃ、にゃですか？ショコラとバニラはもう立派なレディー猫だってしぐれちゃんが言ってましたし。
Oh yeah, huh?
ショコラとバニラはもう立派なレディー猫だってしぐれちゃんが言って。その発言がセクハラ。猫の尊厳を踏みにじってる。それにショコラは今ぐらいがアイデンティティ。
Vanilla, you're the one changing the subject. In any case, don't worry about the bath. You two need to get ready to go home.
にゃ？帰る支度？ショコラの家はご主人様のお家ですけども。ショコラの隣が私の居場所だし。あとご主人かっこいい。なんか妙に男前に見えてきた。
What? Just don't look at me with those lewd eyes. Stop feigning ignorance, you two. Cut that shit out. The two of them look my way, about to distract me again. Since Shugure isn't picking up, I'll take you two home myself. So go get ready to leave. Shoko and Vanilla turned away from me and had down rotten looks on her face. Returning home on the same day I moved out seemed to be such a stupid idea that I did hesitate a bit. There was no other way, nor was there time for excuses. I looked towards Shoko and Vanilla as they hung their heads in silence and continued on. Listen up, you two. I'm gonna open my bakery and there's no telling what will happen. I've got no one to rely on, so I don't know how things will turn out. with all that's going on, I don't know if I can take care of you two. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, like, it's already going to be difficult enough just looking after myself. It was a quiet voice. I could barely hear. Shokla said something with her head down. What'd you say? I came closer and asked her to repeat herself. Whoa! What? Whoa! Shokla, what the fuck? Wait, y'all need to chill. Why are you running to? Come here, Thingy. It's dangerous, so stop running around. If you fall, you'll get hurt. Get here, Sneaky. Anyway, come here. Maybe so in Shokola's case, but aren't you bad with physical activity? Come on, I've got you now, Shokola. I'm not. It's because you two are running away around and shit. Hey, stop it. You're still gonna run. Hey, I got you, Vanilla. What? Hey, stop. Nice assist, go. Like I said, stop running. Oh, whoa, what the fuck? Yes. Did I say? What just happened? The two of them didn't listen to a word I said, so and that was how the first night went. Alright, let me get one thing straight. From now on, I'll let you stay, but only for tonight. I don't have guest beds or futons, alright? While all that was happening, 11 o'clock became midnight. Even if I took them home, everyone's sure to be asleep by now. The one glimmer of hope I had that Shuita would call me back, I obviously did not have. So I decided that taking them home tomorrow was my first priority. Cleverly, they had even bought pajamas. Just how much planning went into their schemes anyway, like, really, if you two sleep there, where will I sleep? Alright, don't get ahead of yourself, man. You don't get ahead of yourself, you two. A single bed for three people is too crowded. Alright, y'all need to chill. I watched the two of them lie down and curl up on the floor of an empty room without even parents. That's way too pitiful of a sight to be called parade, really. There's something so only strange. That's something only strange people would say. Where did these cowgirls get this information from, anyways? Well, they probably read a lot of books and watched TV, and she didn't room. She wasn't good with kinds of characters, so she only reads pictures from books though. So, I mean, I don't know. You know, whatever. You two go to sleep in my bed. It still gets pretty cold at night in April, though.
そしたらご主人様はどうするんですか？ショコラの隣？
I'm gonna sleep on the sofa in the living room. The sofa can fit one person. There's air conditioning in there if I need it.
ダメですよ。それならショコラがソファーで寝ますから。ご主人様はバニラと一緒にお布団で寝てください。私こそソファーのが落ち着く。ショコラとご主人でベッド使えばいい。
Oh, they move. Fuck. Damn it. They move quickly toward me like lions catching their prey. I placed my hand on their heads and spoke in a clear and certain voice. Listen up. I will sleep on the sofa and you two will sleep in my bed. Those are your master's orders. Understood?
ご主人様。ご主人。
I deliberately said it that way. The two of them looked as if they wanted to say something, but they hesitated. They lowered their heads apologetically.
ごめんなさい。ご主人様。ごめんなさい。ご主人。
They mustered that up. They looked like, oh my god. No. They mustered that up. They looked like they were on the verge of tears. Their obedience had the exact opposite of the effect I expected. It filled me with guilt. I felt a prickling sensation in my heart. The pain left me as I sighed and rubbed the two of them on the head. Come on, get going.
Hi.
Damn. Rip. Good night. If anything happens, call for me right away.
はい。おやすみなさい、ご主人様。おやすみ、ご主人。
I gently rubbed the heads of the two dispirited cat girls once more. See you in the morning. With that said, I turned the lights off in the room.
ご主人様。本当にごめんなさい。迷惑をかけてしまって。
Her vanishing voice echoed slightly in the darkened room. The pain in my heart from before it became even sharper. I swallowed that pain and replied cheerfully, "It's okay if it's just for one night. Don't worry about
ご主
it.
人様。
Now then, go to sleep." Damn, bro. I really shouldn't act on my emotions, huh? I lay down on the sofa. I sighed while staring at the ceiling. If I gave in to my emotions, the result would just lead to more sadness. If I used kind or hopeful words, they would all end up as lies. It's pretty uncool for me to be so passive like this, while I continue to pile on insults and make excuses for my actions. I closed my eyes and waited for sleep to take over. And, just being an asshole. I would've let them stay. I don't give a fuck.
猫パラ。
Huh. If chocolate was only a blanket, there's a big mountain. Alright. Let's get a hit.
その件に関しては、ショコラとバニラの意思を尊重したいと思います。ショコラとバニラがちゃんと納得したら迎えに行きますので。
I finally got a hold of Shugure. Leaving no room for bargaining, I cut the chase. But Shugure, even if you say that, I don't think chocolate and vanilla will.
ところで兄様、この妹めに今朝の愛のささやきを。
Don't make it sound like it's a daily ritual or something. In any
すみ
case.
ません。お父様から呼ばれましたので失礼いたします。愛してますわ兄様。ではまた。
Wait, Shugure. This girl, seriously? As the ruthless electronic buzz of the drop call, I echoed. I stared at my cell phone. And here I thought that I could sort all this out if I could just talk to Shugure.
朝ごはんおいしいですね。ご主人様のご飯はいつでもおいしいですにゃ。ショコラ、ほっぺにケチャップついてる。芸術的に可愛い。舐めてあげちゃう。
The cat girls in question were happily stuffing themselves with sandwiches. These sandwiches, These sandwiches essentially contain tomato, cheese, and lettuce. With an over-easy fried egg tucked inside all of that, it was a simple meal. Breakfast was pretty much like this. You two are definitely going home to
ご主人様はショコラたちといるの楽しくないですか？ショコラは楽しいですよ。もうそれは今世紀最大級に。昨晩はご主人だって結構お楽しみだったくせに。
Stop with the deliberately misleading words. I sighed at their happy-go-lucky mindset. I took the opportunity to fill their empty glasses with milk. The eating habits of cat girls were pretty much the same as those of humans, so that part was straightforward. Of course, what they liked and disliked depended on each individual cat girl. In the end, I wasn't able to get everything put away yesterday. Today, I really do have to start getting ready for the bakery's opening too. That's why I don't have time to relax and play with you two. Be good girls and go home. She put her sandwich down on her plate, and just like yesterday, she looked at me with upturned eyes. Yeah, it's a problem. I answered her clearly.
そうですか。そうですよね。
Aww, she's gonna cry. Her shoulders drooped more than before. The ears which sat atop her head drooped down heartily too.
ショコラ。
Unable to make fun of anything, Vanilla could only look on with concern. The pain from last night pricked at my heart again. I tilted the already cold coffee cup. As my emotions dulled, unimpelled by my judgment, unpended.
それでもショコラはご主人様のところに。
Chocolate was being clear under her own foliation.
ショコラがいるなら私もここにいる。私もここにいたいと思う。
Vanilla's usually blank expression did not change. However, she showed me her strong determination. If I don't remember Chocolate or Vanilla ever being this disobedient, that thought stayed at the back of my mind. But if I was gonna be swayed by that, then I wouldn't have said this. Look, I need you two to understand. Who the fuck is at my door?
ご注文ありがとうございます。ロイヤルウッドです。ご注文いただきましたティーセットの。
Oh, it's on my shit.
ではこちらお店の中に運んじゃいますね。こちらの段ボールで全部ですね。では間違いなければ受領書にサインをいただいてもよろしいでしょうか。
She smiled brightly and brought out the invoice along with a pen. Okay, let's see. I looked over the sales invoice I received once more. And then I took out my bowl, and then I decided to smoke right there, then and there, in front of the lady. Somehow this doesn't look like what I ordered.
本当ですか？それは品物が違うということでしょうか？
No, the stuff I ordered isn't in here, but I looked over that pile of boxes inside the bakery. Inside of my tiny bakery was a mountain of boxes. A shit ton! Oh shit! It was as if the inside of the bakery had become completely made out of boxes. As you can see, we don't need this much tableware inside the bakery.
すみません。すぐ本社に確認しますので、少々お待ちいただいてもよろしいでしょうか？
Yeah, sure.
大変申し訳ございません。こちらのミスで別の注文書と混じってしまっていたようでして、水月様の方もすぐにご入り用と思いますので、もしよろしければご注文分の食器を受け取っていただければと思うのですが。
My bad if I skip over some of it. Like, I kind of just like touch it and then like, I don't know. I'll just touch it. I like press it again for some reason. Accept my portion. I don't know, out of all this, the amount of cardboard boxes towered over everything. It was at a loss for words. Every box was equal size. I wouldn't know what was inside of them without learning them. On top of that, looking at the sales invoice, I could see that they all contain expensive tea sets and tableware. And if I wasn't careful handling this stuff, it wasn't going to be a real big problem. There's still things that need doing in advance of my bakery's opening, so I don't mind accepting these. But it's going to take a while to separate all
もちろん
this.
私もお手伝いさせていただきますので、私も次の配達に行かないといけないですし。
Look, you don't need to put all this pressure on me. From the looks of it, it would take hours or more. Now to have it redelivered would take double the effort too.
ちー
That's right, I have a lifeline.
何ですか？
That's right.
猫ちゃんたち、本当に助かりました。ありがとうございます。本当にありがとうございます。では、私はこれで失礼させていただきますね。
And yep, that's the last one she leaves. Damn. I'm tired. I need a smoke. I glanced at the table where we had finished organizing, lowered myself in a chair and relaxed my shoulders.
ご主人様、冷たいお茶です。どうぞ。
Thanks, Chocolate. Don't mind if I do. Oh, got a little sound effect. Oh, never mind. I downed the shit. I downed the bitch in one go. Somehow or another, the light meal tableware had arrived. Soon I really had to get the bakery ready for its opening. I did say I needed any help I could find. And I really did need help this time.
ちー褒めて褒めて褒めて褒めて。
I could sense the praise in the aura coming from Shokla. She had a wide smile on her face and was in a ready stance to receive my approval. Thanks, I couldn't have done it without you too.
わーい、ご主人様に褒めてもらっちゃってよ、バニラ。わーい、ひょっほー。うんうん。柱の陰から見守ってた甲斐があったね。よしよし。ショコラ、ご主人様のお役に
Oh
立て
my
ましたね。
god, it's what the fuck?
やっぱりご主人様一人じゃお仕事大変だと思うんです。
God.
ね。
This is too
うん
much.
猫の手でも存分に役に立つ。私たちがいなかったらまだ仕分け続行中だと思う。
My heart. Hey, you two are getting a bit too close. They lean forward toward me for emphasis. Like, oh my, I'm about to have a heart attack. It's true that without you two around, this would have been a real problem. But that's a different issue that the one from before we tell to get back, we'll go back home. Oh my god, these two, they make me feel weird. This is not good. Besides, it's not like I could ask you to work for me or anything, okay?
そうですか。やっぱりダメですか。
Her shoulders drooped along with her ears and tail. The enthusiasm she showed earlier had completely disappeared. She sighed deeply and looked disheartened.
お掃除でもしてきます。せっかくですし。
She charged up to the second floor, still dejected. Chocolate isn't an idiot. I knew she was pushing herself to be bright and full of energy, but even so, this wasn't something I was going to easily change my mind about. For how much she cared about me, it was all the more reason to stay the course.
ご主人、私たちがいたらそんなに迷惑？悪い子？
She spoke quietly usual way. Vanilla tilted her head as she asked that question. You two aren't bad cat girls, and that's why I can't have you stay here.
悪い子じゃないのにダメなの？
It's because you two are good cat girls that I can't allow it. She blinked as she took in my words. It was almost as if she was trying to peer inside my heart. She quietly stared directly at me.
人って難しい。猫にはそういうのはわからない。好きならそばにいたい。少なくとも私はそう思うけど。
Vanilla.
ショコラのところ行ってくる。
With those words, she went upstairs. The sound of her small footsteps slowly disappeared, and before long I couldn't hear them anymore. Humans are hard to understand, huh? Inside the bakery, now devoid of anyone but myself, I repeated those words she had just said to me. Now that I think about it, that's a pretty inconsistent way of thinking, isn't it? Cat girls do not understand that. Having heard that said aloud, I began to understand what it really meant. It must be pretty nice to live the simple life of a cat girl, huh? In the sudden quietness of the bakery, I closed my eyes and shook off the bitter smile on my face as I began to clean up the tea sets that had arrived earlier. I broke Master's cup. Let's just say the cup broke by itself. The fuck? I'm about to beat someone's ass. Swear to God, I broke my favorite cup.
今日はあのたこ焼き屋がいない。
Guess not. Just like yesterday, we took a walk through the park in the evening. However, that food stand was nowhere to be found. It just so happened that no one was home on the day I decided to take the two cat girls home. I had also happened to leave the house key behind. So to make good use of time, I went to do some shopping before Shugure got home.
ごめんバニラ。なんだっけ、また旅だっけ。だいたいそんな感じ。
That isn't the right word at all. Shoko, if you get tired, why don't we rest a bit?
はい、少しだけ。でも大丈夫ですから。心配かけてごめんなさい、ご主人様。
There's no need for you to apologize. She had a troubled smile on her face as she nodded. Oh my God, this music is beautiful. It was pretty clear why she wasn't in good spirits. That's why there was nothing I could really say to her. Well, there happens to be a bench over there, so why don't we rest a bit?
じゃあ私、何か飲み物買ってくる。
It feels like I am in the anime world. Oh my God. It feels like they're right there. Oh my God. In that case, I will go buy thanks. That's something for everyone,
了
okay?
解、任された。
I handed Vanilla some change and offered the bench to Shokula. The constant sea breeze rustled the trees in the park. All that could be heard throughout the empty park were the quiet sounds of nature. I suddenly sat down to the disheartened Shokula. Like the gently setting sun, time passed by slowly.
ショコラ、帰ります。
Her voice was so quiet that I wasn't quite sure if I had heard her or not. Even so, she answered clearly. Without saying a word, I responded by gently rubbing Shokula's head.
たまにはご主人様に電話してもいいですか？
Yeah.
またご主人様のところに遊びに来てもいいですか？
Yeah.
ご主人様はショコラたちのことちゃんと毎日思い出してくれますか？ショコラは離れててもご主人様って呼んでてもいいですか？
Her voice trembled as she frantically wiped away her tears. She stifled her sobbing and her voice became strained. She looked pained as she did her best to hold back her emotions, biting her lips. I held back my irresponsible words that were on the brink of coming out with all my strength. Yeah, of course I will. Oh my god. I was frustrated at myself for saying nothing. I felt empty. I could only offer condolences that could not be put into words. I rubbed Shokula's head as gently as I could.
やっぱりご主人様は優しいですね。
I don't really think I'm kind at all, to be honest.
ご主人様、前も同じこと言ってましたから。
Before, Shokula closed her eyes and smiled.
覚えてますか？ショコラとバニラを。ご主人様としぐれちゃんが連れて帰ってくれた時のこと。
Ah, of course I remember that. It was a cold day half a year ago. Shokula and Vanilla were huddled together, crying by the side of the road. They were still so young they couldn't even speak yet. It was that day that I embraced their small, cold bodies and took them home with us. There was no way I could simply forget that important day when our family grew bigger. In the beginning, you two really couldn't get used to things
あ
at
の
home.
時は知らないお家で知らない人と猫ばっかりで怖くて。
You two wouldn't eat at all, which really worried Shugure.
はい、とっても心配かけちゃいました。
I started to hear a tiny bit of laughter in her voice as we reminisced about the past.
ショコラとバニラが熱を出した時のことも覚えてますか？
Obviously, I remember that. It was a few days after we brought Shokula and Vanilla home. At that point, we'd only occasionally drink some water, and as always, they didn't really touch their food. The combination of malnourishment, and cold weather had really begun to weaken their bodies. They both developed high fevers and were
あ
in
の
pain.
時は夜中で誰にも気づいてもらえなくて、とにかく苦しくて辛くて寂しくて、声も出せなくて手も足も全然動かなくて、助けて、誰か助けてって思いながらただただ泣いてたんです。そしたら
It was alright, I'm with you too, so don't worry.
ご主人様が大きくてあったかい手で撫でてくれたんですよね。ずっとそばで「大丈夫大丈夫」って言い続けてくれて、ショコラとバニラのことを撫で続けてくれてました。朝になって病院に行くまでずっとそばにいてくれて、不安で心細かったのが全部嘘だったみたいに。あ
No.
の時も同じこと言ってました。俺は別に優しくなんかないって。でもショコラたちはご主人様が助けてくれなかったらここにいなかったです。あの時ご主人様がそばにいてくれなかったら誰も信じられないままでした。ご主人様のおかげでご飯も食べれるようになりました。しぐれちゃんともみんなとも仲良くなれました。だからあの時からショコラのご主人様はご主人様になったんです。ショコラはそれからずっと優しいご主人様のことが大好きなんですよ。
I wish that her tear-filled eyes would not spill over. Those tears were filled with anxiety, sadness, and happiness. She smiled all she could before me.
だからショコラはご主人様がいなくなっちゃうって聞いて、いても立ってもいられなくて、どうしても一緒に行きたくて。 しぐれちゃんにお願いをしたんです。
She said that with the faintest of smiles, one that to me it seemed as if would disappear at any moment. Those words were so gentle and warm, but there was also an undeniable sadness and emptiness mixed in with them. Chocolat. I was the one who was saying all this too. Even so, the only thing I could say back to her was her name.
お金のこととか難しいことはやっぱり猫にはわからないです。
Chocolat. Chocolat, I guess is kind of...
でもやっぱりショコラはご主人様のそばにいたいんです。ご主人様が辛くて大変そうなのなんとなくわかります。本当になんとなくですけど、お掃除でもお洗濯でもお料理でもショコラがお手伝いできることは何でもしますから。今すぐにはできなくても絶対にちゃんとできるようになりますから。だからもう一度だけお願いしちゃう。ショコラはご主人様と一緒にいたいんです。
Chocola's voice, her feelings clearly once again, and barely kept her tears from overflowing. Of course, Chocolate, if you could be with me. I was engulfed by my inner thoughts which were ready to overflow. She yearned for me so earnestly. For her to so innocently believe in me, there should be no reason for me to be against it. That day, Chocolate and I and Vanilla became an important part of my family. As long as they were with me, the days would be bright and enjoyable. I was so simply selfish for just leaving home like that. I didn't want to get my dear family wrapped up in my selflessness or have them experience any unnecessary hardship because of me. You two are important to me after all.
私たちは猫だから自分に素直なだけ。
My inner conflict was disrupted by Vanilla. Vanilla had returned at some point, and she looked straight at me as she was sat by a Chocolat.
私なら楽しいことならショコラと一緒がいい。たとえ辛いことでもショコラと一緒にいたいと思う。だって一緒にいれないことの方が寂しくて辛いから。
Vanilla.
本当に好きなら迷惑かけたって一緒にいたい。それでも一緒にいたいものだと思う。私たちが幸せかどうかなんていくらご主人でも決めつけるのは違うと思うよ。それに大事な人が大変ならなおさらそばにいたい。何ができるかはわからないけど、でも辛い時にそばで励ますことくらいできるよ。
Her smile was gentle. Her smile was gentle like the setting sun. It was a warm and soft smile. These uncharacteristic words from Vanilla deeply penetrated and seeped into
だ
my
から
heart.
きっとしぐれも私たちがご主人のところについていくのを許してくれた。しぐれはご主人と一緒に行くことはできないから代わりにお願いって。だからご主人が本当にショコラのことを思うなら
Oh, fuck. Then there was not even the faintest bit of hesitation. They were such honest and absolutely straightforward words. Who am I to dictate Chocolate and Vanilla's happiness? There was no other thoughts in my mind, except for those words that continued to strongly resonate in me.
たとえ何不自由のない暮らしでもご主人様がいないのは嫌なんです。いくら大変でもショコラはご主人様と一緒にいたいんです。だからお願いします。ご主人様のそばにいさせてください。ここがショコラがいたい場所なんです。
She smiled with tears in her eyes. It was a bright and honest smile. They were nothing but absolutely pure, genuine words. Humans really are at a loss for words when it comes to cat girls, huh? Saying no to their words was not something I could bring myself to do.
ご主人様、それって。
It won't be like it was back at home. You can't just live here however you like. Got it?
はい、大丈夫です。
God
ご主
damn.
人様がいるだけでショコラは幸せですから。やれやれ、ついにご主人陥落。いやよいやよも好きのうちだね。
The dreary moments seemed to be blown away by her dazzling smile. Despite all this talk about families, perhaps I was the one that didn't really believe in it. Thinking about all this from their perspective, it was very simple. And here I thought they were acting immaturely. Perhaps cat girls were more human than humans were when it came to honesty. From here on out, we need to do our best all together.
毎晩大トロじゃなくて大丈夫です。たまにでいいです。お肉も A4 でいい。松阪牛なら。
Is that what you all have been eating at home? Even if the road ahead of us is uncertain, I lovingly rub their heads, this healing in their hair. Alright, why don't we head back to the shopping district then?
なんでですか？お買い物はもう終わったんですよね。
We have to go buy the shampoo you two like, don't we?
おー、ご主人かっこいい。ついでに松阪牛も買おう。
Well, today is our celebration, so why not?
やったー！お祝いパーティーですね。ご主人太っ腹。さすがは私たちのご主人。
Just for today, okay? This was the beginning to a bright new life. And together with the happy and high-spirited chocolate and vanilla, we took the first steps towards it. That's right. We're gonna live together and we're gonna... Wait, is this it? Oh, no! No! God damn it. No.